The weight of history in your hands is heavy, even when it is but one sheet of paper. The Baseball Hall of Fame ballot is a triumph of minimalism. One page, no logos, no pictures, received and returned by mail. Like daytime World Series games,
welcome to the World Series.
No batting gloves and a hot dog in the bleachers. There is a timeless beauty in the simplicity. It's been this way since voting began in 1936.
It's a pleasure for me to come up here and be picked also on the Hall of Fame.
Always in the hands of baseball writers like me. Filling it out is another story. Simplicity yields to difficulty. Responsibility. You check a box next to a name or you don't. The difference is enormous. Just a signature or one with HOF attached. A nice career or eternal greatness. In a club with Ruth, Cobb, Aaron, and Mays. About 400 of us vote. Players must be named on 75% of the ballots to join the club. It is a very high bar. Almost 20,000 men have played Major League Baseball. Only 132 have been voted by the writers into the Hall of Fame. About 0.5%.
The happiest day of my life.
Willie Keeler, Al Simmons, Ralph Kiner, and Ferguson Jenkins made it by one vote. Pye Traynor, Nellie Fox, and Craig Biggio missed by 2 votes, but eventually got in. Among those no longer on the writer's ballot, every player who received at least 50% is in the Hall, with one exception, Gil Hodges. Last year, Derek Jeter made it on his first ballot, and Larry Walker on his last. Every name gets careful consideration. Among returning candidates, Curt Schilling received the most votes.
Schilling's performance tonight will long live in New England baseball lore,
including mine. He ranks with Sandy Koufax, Nolan Ryan, and Randy Johnson as the only pitchers to strike out 300 batters 3 times. Jeff Kent hit more home runs, drove in 100 runs more times, and batted cleanup more times than any second baseman. He gets my vote again. From there, the questions get harder. Did Scott Rowland put up enough numbers? Upon further consideration, yes. He was the 4th third baseman with 300 home runs and 100 stolen bases, following Mike Schmidt, George Brett, and Chipper Jones. Did Billy Wagner pitch enough innings? It's borderline, but yes, because he was so difficult to hit. Did players such as Barry Bonds and Roger Clemens play the game fairly? It's an important question because from the beginning, the Hall has instructed voters to consider integrity, sportsmanship, and character. The answer remains no. Cooperstown is both a special place and an ideal. It is the ball player's Valhalla. Its meaning is most apparent on those sunlit Sundays when the chosen few gaze over the green hills and vales of upstate New York and can see every mile of their long road there. Induction into the Hall of Fame moves some of the fiercest competitors to humility, tears, and the eloquence of poets. The last beautiful flower in the perfect bouquet. That is how the late Tom Seaver described the honor. It is an honor that lasts beyond the grave. And in those sweet moments, when the 1/2 of the 1% gather as one, seated above all others, that's when you truly understand the weight of what you hold in your hands.